Good evening, everyone. This is student meteorologist Daniela Streety, and welcome to the Wednesday night edition of FSU Weather. Right now, taking that live look at Doak, we got some couple of clouds coming in, but overall pretty sunny day and 89 right now. Winds coming from the east at 7 miles an hour. And across the Big Bend, we have been staying fairly warm. It's seeing upper 80s across the region right now, even 89 right now in Tallahassee, 87 in Valdosta. And those dew points, we are still staying pretty humid lately, a little bit drier, but we still are keeping those dew points pretty high, 60 in the mid to upper 60s currently. And if we're looking at our local radar, we are staying pretty much in the clear, no rain to worry about. We do have some ground clutter at the end of the radar there, but no rain present right now. And if you're going out tonight, expect upper 60s, partly cloudy skies, so it'll be a pretty decent night, maybe a light jacket if needed, but overall it's going to be fairly comfortable tonight. But the headlines we're looking into, we're going to look into the tropics and what to expect with some disturbances. We're also going to look forward to some brief fall temperatures going into next week, and we're going to go into your weekend forecast. Tune in here on FSU Weather. Taking a look into our southeast, we see lots of blue skies and sunshine across Charlotte, Richmond, Tampa, and New Orleans. So looking pretty dry right now, not a lot of rain across the southeast, and we can thank a lot of high pressure. Even we have a high pressure system sitting at the southern parts of the Florida Peninsula, and we have lots of dry air. So maybe a couple of showers popping up in northern North Carolina, but other than that, we are staying pretty dry and pretty warm. We're seeing 80s across most of the southeast. As we get more to the northern areas, we are seeing some mid to upper 70s. We even see 88 in Montgomery right now, but 75 as well in Nashville. And we look into those dew points, we do see it's more muggy as we get further east towards the coast and into Florida, but as we go farther north and west, those dew points are decreasing slightly, but we're still pretty moist outside with those warmer temperatures, making it feel a little more like late spring, early summer-like temperatures. Hopefully, we can look forward to some more fall temperatures in very soon. So as we look at the current radar, mostly clear again across the whole entire southeast. We do have some showers and storms firing off in the Gulf and in the Atlantic, but maybe a pop-up shower or two possible around the North Georgia area. But overall, we are staying dry, and that is the headline for a lot of areas in the southeast this coming week. But if you're going into Charlotte this weekend, you do have those low 80s to enjoy, and those lows staying in the 60s. So getting a little bit of taste of fall, and those rain chances will also remain low throughout the weekend. Same story goes for Nashville, although it will be a little warmer into mid to upper 80s. But you see some of those morning lows even creeping in the mid to upper 50s. So you definitely get that taste of fall as well, Nashville. And as we go into Tampa, we're going down to the Florida Peninsula. We do see again those more summer-like temperatures sitting in the upper 80s to low 90s. And those morning lows staying pretty uniform in the mid 70s. Also in New Orleans, if you're going to Louisiana this weekend, we do have higher chances of rain this weekend, but those afternoon highs are sitting in the low to mid 80s. Again, those lows will be sitting pretty uniform in the mid to upper 70s. And another to circle back to the tropics. So right now in the Gulf of Mexico, we are seeing lots of convection, lots of moisture sitting between the Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico right now. And there's even a possible disturbance to develop here in the highlighted orange area. Right now, in the next couple of days, there is no chances of development, but within the next 7 days, there is a 40% chance. However, that chance has been sitting pretty low for the past several days. However, if something is to pop up, we are continuing to watch and monitor, and updates will be given by the National Hurricane Center. So as the tropics ramp up a little bit right now, even though there's a 40% chance, we can still anticipate, if a system is to form, to keep a watch on it. If not, we can still anticipate lots of rain for the upcoming week for parts of the southeast and possibly even Florida as well. So the potential Leslie disturbance, if that highlighted orange area was to become a tropical development, it's a broad area of low pressure right now with a lot of disorganized showers and thunderstorms over the Northwest Caribbean. And environmental conditions can support gradual development for this system. Tropical depression is possible to form over the weekend and become a more broader disturbance as it moves into the warm Gulf waters. And people living along the Gulf, of course, should continue to monitor and nonetheless can expect some tropical moisture and lots of rain into the upcoming week. And as again, we take another look at campus right now, as the sun is going to start setting very soon. It's looking very beautiful right now, even looking at the lakefront at the res right now. Beautiful blue skies with some of those grayish clouds coming in, the great little contrast we have on campus right now. And again, at Doak, 89 right now, partly cloudy with those winds again coming from the east. Mostly clear radar at the moment. We're staying dry and warm across the Big Bend in South Georgia tonight, and throughout the rest of the region, again, staying very warm. 88 in Quincy, you can see 86 in Live Oak up in Suwannee County. In the temperature almanac for today, we're staying pretty above average, I would say, for this time of year. High today was 91, typical of 90, or not quite the record of 96. Morning lows are staying around average for this time of year. Current dew points, we are still staying fairly muggy. Dew points at 68 even in Quincy, so still staying pretty warm and muggy. But as we go into the next 36 hours or so, we're going to have some passing clouds. Not a lot of rain anticipated, though. We may have a pop-up shower across the coastal Big Bend and Franklin County. However, most of the region will just be seeing a mix of sun and clouds for the next couple of days. We're going into tonight, light jacket can be possible. We're going to see lows in the upper 60s, partly cloudy, not have to worry about too much of a breeze. And lots of the Big Bend region are going to see either side of 70, see even 68 in Quincy and 73 towards the coast in St. Mark's for tonight. If you're going to class tomorrow, again, it's going to be pretty warm. Afternoon highs expected into the low 90s, partly cloudy skies. So again, can enjoy another day of some sunshine as well. And those highs again are going to stay very warm again tomorrow. We see mostly upper 80s across the whole Big Bend and South Georgia region. And as we move into the week ahead, again, those rain chances are going to stay fairly low for the next couple of days, but it's still will be very warm. Rain chances can ramp up towards the end of the weekend and into the work week next week. But again, we're going to have some of those more above average temperatures slowly drop throughout next week, hopefully giving you a better feel of fall. Now, we're going to give you one last final look at Doak.